and welcome to episode 59 of Youth Squad Prospects 3 with Colchester United. And today we're going to finish off the month of October with a big game here against Watford in the Premier League. They are second, also going to face Everton, and in the middle we've got a PSV Eindhoven clash in the EuroLeague. So before we start off this episode, as you can see on screen, I decided to take the Ireland squad, taking note of the players that we actually have in the squad. We have the free kick specialist Y here. We've got O'Carroll and Duggan as the wing back. We've got Bohan there in the midfield as well. And we got Eamon Boyce on the bench. And he's on the bench because up front is Sean Maguire, which we already are familiar with from our times in the lower leagues. Then no more players, so I'll scout the Republic of Ireland a lot more now, just to build up that squad. But I don't want to flood the Colchester side with Irish players. We'll wait and see how it goes. Now, on to the games this episode. Big game here ahead of us. It's the first one of the three. We're at home against the surprise package of the season, second place Watford. Starting lineup on screen, it's a mixture between the first and the second side, because we've got a EuroLeague match against PSV Eindhoven in a handful of days. So we need to balance the squad. We need to split the forces for both games. This is the team that I've come up with.
Well, it's very early in the season, but we have the top two involved today, and it could have a lot of significance down the road a ways. We're moments away. Join us for the kickoff, and it's live.
Premier League action here live from Colchester Community Stadium, and the intro couldn't have said it better. First versus second. This is a massive game in the title race, even though it's early on. If we win, we build a gap at the top of the table, which is what I pretend to do in this game. But if Watford beat us, they climb over us to first place. And as you can see on screen, we are the best defensive team in the league with only 4 goals conceded. Watford in second with double the goals conceded. How about Acerich? Ndone goes back, Chalobah, Haslak, Acerich, back inside, good ball, the scorer plays in Gonçalo Guedes. Oh, what a goal for Gonçalo Guedes, and he's celebrating with his fellow Portuguese manager, Marco Silva. Chalobah, what a ball again, Nunez brings out to grab it. Okay, McDonald sends it through to Griffith. Now Malagon Rubio, Esquine, back to Malagon Rubio, looking for the run of Mpeba. Bad finish, but he'll knock it up at the second attempt. There you go, great passing move, couple of reverse balls. Mpeba's first strike wasn't that great, but he's there to mop it up yet again. He can't really finish well the one-on-ones, he's not really good at it. But he's already got 3 goals in the Premier League. Oh, great trickery. Back to Hughes. What a move that was. Incredible. Watford has shown why they're surprise packages of the season. What a move there by Hughes. Created and finished by the English centre-mid. Good ball roll, just a little 1-2 there, and he's through. Nothing Nunez or the defence could have done about that. Fair play to Watford. Half-time whistle blows. It's 2-1 at the break. What a first half that was. Alexandrov steals it off. Yes, Malagon Rubio finds Alexandrov. And Mpeba, great step over, the fake shot, and he scores it. Gets in here, back level, first touch is a super sub on the pitch, works a treat, and Mpeba's fake shot right there was tremendous. Great goal indeed, 2-2, game on again. Super sub Alexandrov, cuts inside, there he goes, he's off, he sees Mpeba with another strike. We should have scored that, but that was a good effort. Haslak inside. Oh, the space for Hughes, and Nunez is there again. Mpeba, Martin, Good ball down the flank. It's Cardenas, sends it through. It's super sub Alexandrov, who goes back, sends it across, and Pebbles shot in slot. Oh, and that is it. Full time, 2-2. Great game, but we've paid the price for playing a rotational side. But the EuroLeague's just too important. Fair play to Watford. They played us off the park in the first half. We bounced back in the second. And Pebble was the man of the match with 2 goals. Fair enough. Malagon Rubio was tremendous in that midfield. And Super Sub Alexandrov. Super Sub Alexandrov made a world of difference after coming on. Here's the EuroLeague table. Colchester are just 1 point in front of PSV. But that does mean if we get the 3 points today against PSV, we are through to the knockout stages. Well, here we go then. Let's complete the task at hand. Starting lineup on screen. It's the first team lineup. They are back after missing Watford in the Premier League. Let's see if the sacrifice was worth it. EuroLeague action here in the Colchester Community Stadium. We are hosting PSV Eindhoven, and we are hungry for revenge after the first game against these back in their own backyard. We need to get back to winning ways after the disappointing last episode. Even though we didn't win against Watford, we played a lot better, which is encouraging. Sends it through, and again, yes, Griffiths manages to slip it through. Sadegan can't get it past the keeper. Yes, Aldasardi put it forward. Eric and Gadiwi turns back, sends it forward. Griffiths. Yes, Sadegan, very good turn. Sadegan denied again to Irving Lozano, and he slips past Marlero Neves. Rupp trying to keep up. Nunez with a good save. Tips it out for a corner. Yes, Bohan. Well played. Aldasardi sends it through. Griffiths sends it through again. Sadegan, third time lucky. There we go. 1-0 after just half an hour. Great through balls here in the middle of the park, and Sadegan with his first touch fools the number 3, the defender, and finally gets it past the keeper at the third attempt. Well, this should be half time, and it is so. 1-0 at the break, and what a goal by Ramin Sadegan. At the third time he was lucky, and there he is on screen speaking to Nunez. One sub at the break. The Kir Aldasardi is off for the free kick specialist White. Griffiths is now going on the wing. I think he is better off deployed on the right. So let's see how it goes. Patrick Aman. Oh, ball through. Pereiro. He skips past the challenge. Pereiro, what a goal! Fair play. Gaston Pereiro leathers it from the edge of the box. 1-1, game on again. What a rocket that was, unstoppable. Oh, Irving Lozano, good piece of skill. Inside, Daniel Vaz, bad shot, and a good save by Nunez there. Unlucky there with the deflection, but it was enough. And the subs are coming on right now. Griffiths and Brandon Rose are off a super sub Alexandrov, and the free kick, not the free kick specialist, he's already on S1 as well. Yeah, free kick. There you go. Here's White charging through on this right hand side, has S1, Eric and Gadiwi inside, and there is Sadegan for his second of the day. Gets in. Great move, started by one of the substitutes. Unselfish play by Eric and Gadiwi with the back heel to assist his strike partner. And that is 2-1. It's Sadegan's second goal of the day and in the EuroLeague. Unfortunately, I lost the last quarter of an hour of that game, but the results stay the same, and we beat PSV 2-1. Sadegan was the man of the match, as you'd expect, and also Lokomotiv Moscow drew with Standard Liège, which gives us the chance to go top of the group. All we need to do is defeat Standard Liège in the next episode. Sorry for the awkward anticlimactic finish to that game, but couldn't do anything about the footage. Final game of this episode, we are going away to Everton in our lovely green away kits. Starting lineup on screen, it's the second team that's going to go out to Goodison Park, because unfortunately the first side is just way too tired after that EuroLeague game just 3 days earlier in the EuroLeague. Premier League action here live from Goodison Park here in Liverpool. Lovely weather in display. We are away to Everton. It's a must-win game this. We need to get back to winning ways in the Premier League. Haven't won a game for at least a couple of games. Good ball through, and Pebble! Quick save. Punches it out for a corner kick impressively. What a corner that is. Arvidsson hits the bar and then Pebber's there to mop it up. That was a cracking header there by the Swedish left back. And Pebber manages to get his foot on the rebound into the empty net. It's Pebber's 5th goal in the Premier League. He is stepping up in this campaign. Oh, good ball inside. What a miss by Sambu. And that is half time. 1-0 to Colchester United. Not a very entertaining first half though. 3 subs: Cordoba, the long shot machine Martin, and super sub Alexandrov are on for Nunez, Ryba, and the scout future star Perez. Oh, it drops him. Sambu. Back to Sambu. Oh, he hits the post. And Tripakis gathers it. Yes, Martin sends it through. S1 free, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and Scouffet is there again with the leg save. Big touch out wide, good cross in. S1 with the diving header. What the hell was that? Look at that dive. S1 threw himself at it. He didn't went for the diving header. He just threw himself at it. And that is full time. 1-0 smash and grab here at Goodison Park. Not much to say about that game. And Pebble was the man of the match, but the wing backs were equally impressive, as well as Malagon, Rubio and Tripakis in the net, who got a run out instead of Nunez. Ryba did well for the first half. Well, that is it for this episode. As you can see, Watford slipped up massively, and they are now 4 points behind us with a game over us and Swansea. Swansea are back in it, still 3 points behind us. The rest of the table continues to be upside down. Manchester United finally climbed back up to mid-table, but Spurs are still in the relegation spots. Arsenal and Everton are still below Manchester United, and Liverpool and Manchester City still haven't reached the Champions League spots. Burnley have climbed back up to 4th. West Brom and Bournemouth are over all the big sides as well. Before we finish off this episode, let's have a little squad report. Eugenio Nunez, overall of 84, gonna play 2. Silvio Segura, overall of 66, gonna play 2. Athanasios Tripakis, overall of 77, gonna play 2. James Feeney, overall of 60, gonna play 3. Let's check if Feeney has potential. He does have the showing red potential, he's below listed. Vasily Diakov, overall of 70, gonna play 1. Lorcan Duggan, overall of 72, gonna play 1. Julio Palacios, overall of 73, gonna play 2. Jake McDonald, overall of 75, gonna play 2. Kevin Rupp, overall of 75, gonna play 1. Rafael Marlado Neves, overall of 82, still hasn't gone up yet. Guillermo Rossi, overall of 71, gonna play 1. David Harrison, overall of 71, gonna play 1. Dylan Bocane, overall of 72, gonna play 1. Alex Aimson, overall of 77, hasn't gone up yet. What a disappointment this guy is. Mathis Dupont, overall of 71, gonna play 1. Anwar Akwan, overall of 72, gonna play 2. Jason O'Carroll, overall of 70, gonna play 2. Robin Arvidsson, overall of 68, gonna play 1. Thomas Cardenas overall of 76, gonna by 1. Gareth Stoney overall of 69, gonna by 3. Luke Bohan overall of 73, gonna by 4. Andrea Sorimo overall of 74, gonna by 1. Marius Mortensen, the game breaker, overall of 67, gonna by 2. Said Stasi overall of 72 on loan at Bradford City. The scout featured star Fabio Perez overall of 74, gonna by 2. Lufty Hijaz overall of 61, gonna by 2. Yao Feng overall of 63, gonna by 2. Zakir El-Dasadi overall of 80, gonna by 2. Rafael Malagon Rubio overall of 76, gonna by 2. Charles Chen overall of 57, gonna by 2. Pierce White, the free kick specialist, overall of 75, gonna by 1. Super sub Spaz Alexandrov overall of 71, hasn't gone up yet. Morgan Griffiths overall of 79, gonna by 2. Brandon Rose overall of 71, gonna by 2, finally gone up. Eliseo Nunez overall of 74, gonna by 2. Joel Martin overall of 76, gonna by 2, the long shot machine. Eamon Boyce overall of 70, gonna by 2. Ladislav Rybar overall of 75, gonna by 2. Will Davis overall of 69, gonna by 2. Benedict Pepper overall of 74, gonna by 3. Maximilian Eswine overall of 76, gonna by 3. Raman Sadagian overall of 76, gonna by 2. Eric Ngadi overall of 79, gonna by 1. Still hasn't reached the 80 overall mark. Lucio Cordova overall of 71, gonna by 2. Taylor Mason overall of 72, gonna by 2. And finally, Callum Wilson overall of 71, gonna by 3 on loan at Shrewsbury. Right, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I'ma see you all next time, and until then, have a good one, guys.